Good evening, Liz.
Hey, Treb.
How are you doing this evening?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Yes, I am doing very well. I am very excited to be able to experience this evening with you, to exchange concepts and ideas, to share information, and to share our energies with one. And I know that you have many questions that you wish to ask in this evening. You may begin when you are ready.
Okay, thank you, Treb. I was wondering last time we spoke,
Yes!
you were speaking about how some of the reptilian entities, like the Naga and different groups, I may have some connections to.
Yes! Which entities do you wish to experience? There are many reptilian energies that are directly to you. Is it more so of the Naga entities that you wish to experience, or what most entities call the Earth reptilians?
Oh, which ones are the most connected with me right now? Do you think?
In this moment, there are three different that are very connected to you, that are highly connected to your energy. One of them is what you would perceive to be called the Earth reptilian entities. There are also a group that is connected, that is what you would perceive as a benevolent true race that is very connected to humans, that exist within the Hercules constellation. There is a third reptilian race that is of a reptilian hybrid nature, and they exist within the outer rings of Pleiadian region, or maybe perhaps even within the borderlines of the Taurus constellation.
Oh, wow, that's exciting. Can you tell me about the ones from Earth that I'm connected to?
Yes, yes, there are many of these entities that you are deeply connected to. Understanding that the entities that are Earth reptilians, the ones that are in the now are still connected to you, but the ones that are from your linear past are much more deeply connected to you. When you are looking at time in a linear fashion, you perceive a there now and a later, but in reality, all of those things exist in a now moment. All of those are only different perceptions of time periods within your planetary consciousness. The one group that you are connected to was previous to 14,000 years BC, and these entities are a group that, although they were still considered type 2, they were more in the malevolent side of the type 2 race. And as they are connecting to you in that moment, they are connecting to your energy of who you are now, your lower fractalized consciousness. Also, there was a past life in where you were connecting to these entities, what you perceive as times Anunnaki. There were still small groups of Anunnaki that were coming backwards and forwards to Earth at the time period. So although you were aware of these Earth reptilians, and although you were aware of the Anunnaki, your energy stayed away from Anunnaki entities when they came to Earth in order to try to rekindle their relationship with humans. And in the Earth reptilians, the one that you bumped into your walk as you were going through the woods looking for food. And as you connected to this entity, they begin to express a concept of defensive mechanisms that were perhaps in your perception showing a teeth and also placing their tail in a very stiff maneuver or gesture. And as you saw this, you had heard stories about the ancient reptilian people on your planet. And although they were not ancient reptilians in our definition, it's just what the terminology was back in that moment, in that time. So connecting to this entity, you felt their fear. It made you physically desire to attack or to defend yourself. So there was a struggle between the two of you. And after you had gotten the better of this entity physically, surprising the entity, it gave you a connection with its own language to your language skills and expressed you that it wasn't afraid to die. And very surprised to hear this, speak your native language. You immediately jumped off of the entity and allowed it to come back to its feet. And although you were very fearful of finding a reconciliation with you or attacking you physically, you understood that it was defeated, and by giving you that permission, that it had basically given up. So you were hoping that with your physical size and strength, it did not kill you. And this began a very odd style of relationship, almost the closest to what you can consider to be a friendship back in the day. And as you begin to find out about one another in the moment and speak, begin to meet up approximately a month or once per lunar cycle, which is not your months that you have now, but very close within a 20-day range. And every moon cycle in which you co-created and experienced confirmations of talking to one another and teaching one another, you begin to have a very deep, reflective concept on your own and your own reptilian inner. And as you begin with the reptilian side, it helps develop the mental status of you, which catapulted you into being able to lead more humans. That life is very much attached to this life. Although you do not physically see the reptilian entities anymore, you are with them energetically. And when they are connecting to the one who related into a different reptilian being, understands the past life connection with you, understands that you are still its friend, but because of their status and the way that they are perhaps more disconnected than they were in that time, almost views you as if you are an old friend, but still an enemy. So relationship still happens, and often in your sleep state and subconsciously, when you feel that energy, you connect more deeply to that. And that is the relationship in which we are able to experience for you.
Whoa, man, that's dope. That's exciting. Yeah, that's cool.
Yes,
yeah,
very good. Well,
yeah, Treb. Hey, Treb. I was meditating on the Naga people too, and you know what? It came from you because after I heard you talking about the Naga, I started experiencing these entities making connections with me because they saw I was connected with you. You know?
yes, and the entities that you perceive as the Naga or the Earth Reptilians, there are fractions of in this moment, in this now time, that have disconnected from the larger group of Nagas that are more centered in separation and are very loving and very caring about humans. They have a very deep connection, and there are many of them that attach your energy when you desire it, when you are working upon the concept of thinking or meditating or sleeping with energy in your mind. They connect you, but it is not as a connection as your old dear friend.
Hey, Trev, can we connect to one of these entities now to say hi?
Yes, you wish to speak to one.
Yeah, one of the reptilians. Can you?